Hey, what's going on, guys? It's K-Dog's Kennel coming at you live in my office with a YouTube video. First of a couple of death videos I'm going to do. For me, the one obviously today, Betty White passed. I'm actually going to be doing a video on her here in just a minute. But I had to personally come up and talk about the death of NFL icon John Madden. John Madden just passed away on the 28th of December, very unexpectedly at the age of 85. Anyone who knows me knows I am a football fan, diehard football fan. I'm a Green Bay Packers fan. I have been since I was a kid, where the name John Madden has resonated with me most of my childhood and adult life. There's not a football fan on earth that does not know the name John Madden. If you're not familiar with John Madden, I took a few notes, nothing major. I don't want this to be like a 20, 30-minute video, although I could easily sit up here for an hour and talk about, the life of John Madden. But John Madden was the voice of football for a number of years. Madden was a commentator. He was actually drafted. A lot of people may not know this. This was well before my time. I was born in the 80s. So you're talking 1958. John Madden was actually drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles. He went in the 21st round. This was back when, the draft was a hell of a lot longer. Whatnot. He was the 244th pick of that draft in 1958. And a reason why a lot of people may not know about John Madden's playing days is because he never played. He never played professionally. When the Eagles drafted him, Madden had a knee injury that I believe he hurt in college. And during training camp, Madden injured the other knee, not the one he injured in college, but the other knee. And that pretty much ruined his career. He never got to play, as I said, professionally in the NFL, which for him, I'm sure that sucked. I mean, but then again, it also opened the door. It opened the door for Madden to kind of learn more. If you can't play football, why not learn about it? Learn the mechanics of it. Learn the, become a coach, which is what he did. He actually, with the AFL's Oakland Raiders, actually wrote down in 1967, he was hired by Al Davis, longtime owner of the Raiders, as the linebackers coach. He actually helped guide the Raiders to Super Bowl II, where they got beat by the Packers, oddly enough. The very next year, the head coach of the Raiders jumped ship. He went to Buffalo. He went to the Bills to take the same position. And Al Davis offered John Madden the head coaching job of the Raiders. And that was on February 4th, 1969. Madden served as the head coach of the Raiders for 10 years. The man never had a losing season at all in the 10 years he was there. Now, you might think to yourself, well, K-Dog, if he never had a losing record in 10 years, why, what happened? Madden, he stepped down. He took the Raiders to a win over the Minnesota Vikings in Super Bowl 11, and that was Madden's only championship. And then, like I said, in 1978, after that season, Madden's like, look, I'm burnt out. He didn't want to coach anymore. This man compiled a record of 112, 39, and 7. That's astonishing. That's like, you look at team, like, for example, the Pittsburgh Steelers have had 3 coaches in their history. Chuck Noll coached them for 30 some years. Bill Cowher coached them for 30 some years. And then, Mike Tomlin has been at the helm since Cowher retired. And it's like, but Madden probably would have been the coach of the Raiders for longer, 30 some years, but he was burnt out, and then he took to becoming a broadcaster. He was like a 16-time Emmy winner. Growing up in the 90s, I would always, Green Bay's biggest rival in the 90s was the Dallas Cowboys. Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, Jay Novacek. So it's like every year, you'd see John Madden, you'd see Pat Summerall. When you saw those two icons, you knew you were in for a big game. Even if the game itself sucked, the commentary that Pat Summerall and John Madden would provide was just over the top. Like you got hooked into it. And it was so, as a kid growing up watching these games, yeah, the Packers lost a lot of them. You know, they won some of them, they lost a lot of them. But for me, it was more about Madden and Summerall. Summerall, I think, passed away in like 2013, 14, 15, somewhere around there. But yeah, John Madden was the voice of football. He spent 30 plus, almost 40 years in commentary. He worked for all three major news or major networks: ABC, NBC, Fox, CBS. Worked for all of them, man. He was a legend. The Madden football game, I think it was 88 or 89, the first John Madden football game came out. Over the years, especially the last, I actually oddly just picked up Madden 22 for my PS5 about a month or so ago. And I think graphically, because it's on the PS5, it's a major step up above 21. But lately, the Madden franchise has kind of gone downhill. It's the same game, the same mechanics, just obviously updated rosters and stuff. The last great Madden game that I played was Madden 18. The long shot, the story mode or whatever that came along with it was fantastic. And but it was a sledgehammer to the chest to lose John Madden. Like I said, that was the cornerstone of my life, my childhood, growing up every Sunday watching football. It's just as of this recording, no cause of death has been revealed. But they just said that Madden died at home very unexpectedly. I don't know, it's unknown if he had a fall, if he had some kind of an illness. I've even heard, COVID thrown around a couple of times. But yeah, I mean, here we are, it's New Year's Eve. And, within the last 3 days, we've had, in the sports world, and then obviously, like I said, I'm going to be talking here in a separate video about Betty White, who just passed away today. But I guess I'll get to Betty in her own video. She deserves her own video as well. But let me know what you guys think in the comments about the life of John Madden. Like I said, an icon. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell stated, and it could not have said it better, John Madden is football. And there will never, ever, ever be another one like him. So to John Madden, I don't really have anything to – I have a half-empty Monster can. But to Mr. Madden, thank you for all you've done for the sport of football. You undoubtedly, you're a Hall of Famer in the world of football and in the world of broadcasting, and it is ever so much deserved. So to the life and the career of John Madden, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Rest in peace, John Madden.